Look who I've met.
Hello.
We're going shopping, aren't we, Daz?
Yep.
We're going shopping, and what are we going shopping for?
Healthy stuff.
Healthy stuff.
I don't know what. He knows more than me.
Apparently I know more than you.
Where are we going? This fine establishment.
Yeah, we're going to a place that we won't mention.
Won't break the bank.
No, it won't break the bank. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to worry too much about our food. And I'm going to prove to you that actually eating healthy doesn't have to break the bank, and it doesn't have to be stuff you can't enjoy.
Okay.
Simple.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it. So the first thing, Daz, is that a lot of people don't realise the benefits of eating stuff like fruit and veg. Right, you have some fruit and veg in your diet?
Yep.
Let's do this. Bananas, good choice, full of potassium and lots of other stuff as well, and are good for energy as well. Daz was worried about them going off, but actually if you get the greener ones, you can ripen them yourself and pick one a day, have one a day, it's fine. We've got some apples. Nice, we like apples. Apples are also just as good for you, but here's a little fun fact for you. If you ate one apple, it's the same amount of calories as one biscuit.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Right.
So,
Fun fact.
yeah, equally, an apple can be just as, apples can be, or any fruit can be just as bad for you
Because of the sugars.
because of the sugars, yeah. It just depends, it's everything in moderation, although they are really good for
Well, I
you.
normally eat one apple a day with my lunch or whatever, or have it in the morning with my breakfast biscuits. So it just depends on what time of the day I feel like having it. But I only have one apple a day, so
Yeah,
that's
well,
about right.
you know what they say about an apple a day? Keeps the YouTuber away. So what you got here, Dad?
So extra fine beans are only 99p here,
Yeah.
but the Ace are 69p. I mean, so I don't eat a lot of green beans. I don't eat as much as I should.
Okay, they are good.
but
I'll tell you one thing, they're really good for snacking on.
Yeah.
If you've got a packet of them, just snack on them.
Well, let's get 2 packets because that's
Ooh.
what I like to eat.
Ooh,
So let's
okay.
get 2 of them.
All right. Green veg, really, really good for you. Daz, what about spinach? Do you like spinach?
So what sort of stuff can I do spinach in though?
You can put that in a curry, in a chili. Just needs a few seconds because when you put that into anything hot,
Yeah.
it will shrivel right up, and then you get there's loads of nutrients in there. There's
Okay.
absolutely tons. It's really, really good for you.
Baby spinach going in.
There you go. How do you feel about avocados, Daz?
Not really an avocado fan, to be honest.
No, they're really healthy for you, really good for you. But if you don't like them,
I
don't eat them.
Don't they taste like washing up liquid?
No, not really. So we're now by all the salady stuff and all the things that you'd associate with health. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is one thing when you go shopping you need to do, and this is me as a personal trainer advising you.
What?
Are you buying a donut?
No.
You are. You are buying a
I
donut.
wasn't-
Get yourself a
I wasn't-
donut.
I wasn't.
No, get yourself a donut. Do you eat donuts and stuff? Seriously.
I love donuts, yeah, of course. Who
Gra-
doesn't love donuts?
Grab yourself a donut,
Okay.
and I'll tell you for why shortly. But grab yourself your favourite donut and grab me one while you're at it. Right.
Okay, so Daz wants one of these special little joggers. Can I have one out? I'm just going to put the bag in there and do it. One of those. I don't want a strawberry. Go for something that's semi sort of decent. I'm not really doing very well with these bags.
It's all right, nobody will. Don't worry.
Get in the bag. Don't go on the floor.
So in the meat section, right, I'm going to look at this shelf here, right, and I want you to tell me what you think is the highest in protein value and the lowest in protein value, and the best for you and not so good for you.
Chicken is going to be obviously good protein. I'm going to say the burgers are probably going to be the worst protein.
Okay.
How's my aim?
You're not far off. You're not far off. So what we're looking at here is you've got chicken. I don't think they've got any turkey. But if they had turkey is
The best.
primo number one.
Right, okay.
All right. And that is
But I'm
always
not
going
a
to be...
turkey fan, so is chicken sort of a nice follow-up?
It is, yeah.
It's
It
just
is.
a little bit less
Yeah,
better for you. Let's say.
absolutely. When you look at steak, you see all that lovely marbling, and it's red meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not as high a value protein in it. It is still a good source of protein, obviously, but there's not quite as much of a higher protein content as there is chicken and turkey.
Right.
But it doesn't mean it's bad for you. Steak's still good, and we're still going to eat steak. Burgers are actually healthy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But do I eat the bun with it, or do I eat the burger on its own?
This is the key.
Okay.
The burger on its own is way healthy, even with cheese on it, bit of lettuce,
Right.
whatever, all the trimmings.
But don't have the bun.
Don't have the bun, and you're onto a winner. Unless, of course, you get a wholemeal bun.
Oh, okay. So wholemeal bun burger.
Yep, ideal.
Sounds alright. Sounds alright. I mean, I'm a big burger person, but obviously, traditionally, white bun, bit of cheese,
you know what?
tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Boom.
Do you know what? It's not going to kill you if you have one of them a week. Just as a quick side note, even though you get like turkey with breadcrumbs and stuff like that on it, or chicken with breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
the breadcrumbs are what you're avoiding here, and the way it's cooked.
So just having fresh meat, really, rather than
Yeah,
coated.
exactly. So we've got coleslaws here, Dan, to go with your burger.
Okay.
Loads of different coleslaws you can choose
So we're
from.
looking at the reduced fat or the normal creamy coleslaw. Is there any sort of big difference between these? Or obviously one's reduced fat, so is that going to be beneficial for me with doing like workouts and things, or do I need the extra fat?
So here's the thing, with anything reduced fat, okay, they take fat out, but a lot of the time they'll replace it with something else to make it look and seem healthier.
Right.
So quite often you are better with the full fat.
version,
Yeah, like I get Greek yogurt full fat every time because that's better for me. We still need fat, our bodies still need fat.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, they're not that bad. Another thing is, you see these labels here,
Yeah.
by law, they're legally allowed to have a 30% error margin on them.
Oh, okay.
So that might actually be red,
Right, okay.
and that might actually be green.
I see.
So,
Right, so
it's
always take that with a pinch of salt.
literally.
Right, so I love my cheeses. Now, where do you stand on the cheese then? Is it because I like my mild cheese in my cheese sandwich? What are you saying about cheeses? Because cheeses obviously can be obviously they're very, in places they're very red on the on this obviously you know, these sort of-
Scale, yeah.
on the scales. So what's the situation with cheese? Is it alright in moderation?
Cheese is alright in moderation, yeah. But again, you want to be looking at those red, ambers and greens, and there are some really, really good cheeses that mean you don't have to have all the fats and all the other stuff. For example, ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese is really good for you. If you look at the reds, greens and yellows on that,
Yeah.
you've got most of that is ambers
see,
and greens.
yeah.
So, how do you feel about ricotta?
Oh, I've never tried it, but hey, let's give it a go, shall we?
Yeah, we'll give it a go. There is another cheese which I use, which is cottage cheese, which is really, really high in protein. It's fantastic for you. So if you can see cottage cheese, grab some of that.
Right, so high in protein cottage cheese.
Yep,
There we go. So how are we feeling about protein shakes? High protein,
Yep.
35 grams of protein in these ones. What's this brand that we've got here?
Mill Bond.
Milbonner.
All right, okay.
Milbonner?
Who cares? They've got 35 grams of protein in them.
Yeah. And for
So-
£1.19,
Yeah.
332 millilitres.
You get 35 grams of protein. Yeah,
Pretty
spot
good.
on. Because when we're asleep, our bodies release proteins into our brain releases proteins and stuff and chemicals into our body,
Yeah.
and that enhances the muscle growth, muscle repair, bone
Yeah.
structure, everything else. And getting enough protein in your diet is really, really
Yeah.
key.
What about like different flavour ones of these? I'm guessing they've got banana flavour, and I love banana flavour. So
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna try a banana. Actually, 2 banana because I love banana flavour. I know I'm gonna like that.
You got
I'm gonna
strawberry
try
up
2
there.
chocolate, vanilla. Do you know what? I might try one of each.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep 2 bananas.
I'm going to be cheeky and I'm going to put one in my basket for later on because we're going for a workout in a minute. Daz, you see these here, protein pouches. These are fantastic when you're on the road. You just whip one of those open, you've got 25 grams of protein in your hand, and yeah, really convenient, really handy, really healthy.
So it's like a suckable yogurt then out of the tube.
Yeah, it's like a frube on steroids.
Okay, cool. So breakfast then, Daz, I'm normally eating sort of like toast, bread. It's probably not good for me. So if I go for something like yogurt, Greek yogurt, what do you recommend putting with that for like a breakfast snack or something?
I'd go for granola. You can get high protein granola. You can put that with it. You want about 100 grams of the yogurt, about 150 grams of the granola. That's a really good breakfast
so
for
I've
you.
got 500 grams here, so that could do me for the week then if I have 100 grams of granola with like 100 grams of yogurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just mix that up and take it to work, have it as a snack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What's going in the basket?
Sorted. Do you like ice cream? And if you say no, we're no longer friends.
Well, obviously. Depends on what ice cream though.
I'm going to show you one that I love, and it's ideal as a sweet treat in the evening when you fancy something nice.
Okay.
It's this stuff here, Daz. It's fantastic, all right? That's got 346 calories in the entire tub.
Right.
So if you have 150 grams of that, it's not going to be here nor there.
Right.
So it's a really good sweet treat. They do them in Aldi and they do them in Lidl. Grab yourself a pot of that and you're laughing.
Saves me digging into the chocolate then late at night.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So looking at these ready meals, Daz, I'm looking at these pies and the fish, and I'm comparing these labels. So I'm a big cottage pie fan, but I mean, which one am I likely to lean towards trying to be healthy then? Where we want to go with this?
Yeah, you definitely want to avoid the cottage pie because of all the fats in it and
the big saturates label.
lots of saturates. So we're going for the fish pie.
Get the fish.
So all we're done with the granola bars then, Daz, is...
Well, I was looking at these ones, but obviously these are quite high. These are high in fat.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at these ones over here, and the label on these is completely blank with no colours.
Yeah.
So is that obviously that's a better make to go for?
Yeah, so look for like 7.4 grams of, and that's 7.7. So all they've done is they've not coloured it in to trick you. So they've basically...
so you got to be careful there with things like that then.
Yeah, they've not coloured it in, but I'd still go for those ones because you're going to have those in the morning to give you a bit of a boost at break time, that sort of thing, yeah.
So they're all right to have a little bit more sort of like,
Yeah.
let's say, fat and stuff in. It's not going to hurt you too much.
Exactly. You're saying earlier on about bread, all right?
Yeah, because I have my cheese, so obviously I have my cheese sandwiches at lunchtime. So what sort of bread do I normally go for? Because I would normally go for like a 50-50 bread.
50-50 is not a bad choice, to be fair.
Okay.
If you go for like a seeded or whole grain, if you can stomach it, it's quite good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest eating a whole loaf in one day though, because you will fail a drugs test because of the poppy seeds.
No, I normally basically have 2 slices of bread, and it's like one sandwich cut in half, and it's 2 halves of 1 slice of cheese in that. So I don't think that's too bad.
No, whole grain or seeded is a lot better, but there's nothing wrong with 50-50 whatsoever. Right. In fact, I quite like it.
I'll stick with my 50-50 then.
Yeah, sounds.
But it's an individual choice here.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a challenge for you. I want you to go up this aisle here, and I want you to get what you like that you think is decent and healthy that you like. Yeah, don't.
It's the devil. It's not nice. It doesn't taste good.
Don't buy it then.
A lot of people do taste it, and my other half loves broccoli. But...
Right, let's see what he chooses. Okay, we're going to make a dinner out of this.
From earlier.
So you've got the beans from earlier. You've got potatoes and carrots out this aisle, yeah. Do you like tomatoes?
Yes, I do like tomatoes.
Right, so grab yourself some tomatoes.
Okay.
They're good for sandwiches.
Pack of salad tomatoes.
Yep.
So these are the best sort of...
Yeah, any tomatoes, good, yeah. Do you
What
like?
about vine tomato? Because obviously off the vine, or do I just?
It's a gimmick. It's just so they can charge an extra 70p.
So these are perfectly adequate.
Yeah.
You don't have to get vine tomato.
No.
Cool.
Do you like peppers?
I do like peppers. Yes.
Grab yourself some peppers. Just so you know, while he's getting those, peppers are full of antioxidants. They are really, really good for you. They help your skin. They're just really, really good.
I want a bigger one.
Yeah, it's typical. He always wants a bigger one.
So the trouble is, there's no green one.
It's all right.
Well, we'll do with 2 reds and an orange.
Yep. Okay. Cool. And do you like sweet potatoes
Yes, I do like sweet
and
potatoes.
onions?
Yes, I like onions.
Okay, sweet potatoes and onions, really, really, really good for you.
Okay.
So we'll grab some of those.
So,
We'll do some recipes with you as well.
lovely.
Are you willing to try something as a bit of a challenge?
Go on then. Let's
Quinoa.
go. What?
Quinoa. Instead of
Oh,
rice.
right. I've heard of it, but.
Okay, well, I'll tell you all a little bit later on. I'm back outside. I bought myself some protein balls and a protein shake before I go and work out. Let's see what Dazzer gets.
I got a narrow trolley.
Yeah.
So, £41.
Oh wow. Are you happy with that?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Right. Do you want to try one of my balls?
Oh, thanks, mate.
Daz, earlier on, we bought some donuts.
Yeah.
Guess what?
We're going to eat the donut.
We're not going to use them as decoration, are we? Which one was yours? That one?
Yeah, the ring donut.
There we go.
The chocolate ring.
Why are we eating donuts in the car park of a gym? One, because we can, and 2, that's a bloody good pre-workout. So what you're doing is you're getting the energy into your system. Yeah, they're pretty much.
I like this type of energy.
Yeah. If you're burning your energy off, get it however you want at the end of the day. I love donuts. I don't know about you, Daz.
I think you can tell.
Cheers.
Good. Thanks for watching.